going to multiply in a box. Can you believe it? We're multiplying in a box. We're going to have the ball up. I'm going to be curled up. No, ball! Okay. Just joking. So we're going to multiply using a box, and I'm going to use some magical cards. Pull out the number 1. So this is going to be my first number. So the number 1, it's going to be 1,000 something. Pull right off the top. 1,400. Wonder what's going to be next. What's going to be next? Okay, let's pull out another one. I'm going to dig deep, 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 deep. 0. Whoa, my card dropped. Got it. And let's see. Deep, 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 deep. 5. So we're going to be multiplying the number 1,405. Let's see what we're going to multiply it by. Shuffle my cards up really, really good. Yeah. Some magic, magic, magic. Okay. Digging, and what do I get? A 7. So all of this is going to be multiplied times the number 7. Are you ready for multiplication in the box? Okay, so like I said, we're going to multiply in a box. So let's go through some steps. And when we make these steps, make sure you're taking your notes so you can use them later. Okay, so first, we have to put this number in expanded form because it's a really big number. Magic, I've got to decompose it a little. So the 1 has a value of 1,000 because it's in the thousands place. So I'm going to write 1,000. And I'm going to move on over to the next number, which is the number 4. But since it's in the hundreds place, it has a value of 400. Now, moving on over to number 0. Let's think. Well, 0 is nothing. So even though it's in the tens place, that would mean that it's multiplied by 10. So 0 times 10 is still 0. So for this value, I can still put 0. And now the value of the 5 in the ones place. It's a 5 and it's in the ones place, so I would multiply it by 1, which means that the 5 has a value of 5. And now I'm all set. So the 7 just has a value of 7. So it's going to be 7 in expanded form as expected. Now, time for some real magic. Let's create our box! Oh, wait. That's a really small box. I've got to stretch it. That box is only big enough for one number. I have 4 different values in my first number, so I have to stretch my box really, really hard, kind of like elastic. And now my box is big enough for all of my numbers. And my 7, I'm going to squeeze it over to the other side. So my 7 is going to go on the outside of my box. And I'm going to place my other number across the top. But I'm going to make sure that it has its own space in case it wants to form its own magic trick. So let's get started. My first number is 1,000, so I'm going to write it and erase so I don't get confused. So in my first box, I have 1,000. So I erase it. And now I'm going to write my next number in my next box, which is 400. So I erase it. And now my next box, which has a value of absolutely nothing. And now for my very last one, I'm going to put 5. And now that value has a 5. And I think I'm all set. So our next step is going to be to distribute. So I'm going to put a little here, and a little there, and a little there, and a little everywhere until everything is all gone. 1,000. And the first one. 400 gets to go in this box. 0 gets to go there, and 5 gets to go here. Okay, now my little 7. It's so popular, it has to go to everyone's house. So we're gonna put it in there. So 1,000 times 7, leaving the thousands house. And now it's gonna go to my next number, which is 400. So it's gonna be 400 times 7. And gonna go to the next one. So it's gonna be 0 times 7. And now for the last one, it's gonna be 5 times 7. Now, since I have all of my expressions magically appeared in a box, I am going to magically give you some multiplication. Magic trick. No thinking at all. Just basic facts, right? Okay, so 7 times 1 is 7, right? I have 7. And now I need to count my zeros. 1, 2, I have 3 zeros. So guess what? I have to write down 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Magic! It's the same thing. 7 times 4, 28. Count my zeros. 1, 2. So I put 2 zeros. Moving on. 0 times 7 is voila, 0. And lastly, 5 times 7 is 35. Awesome. Okay. I'm back and it's time to add so we can get the answer to this multiplication product. Okay, so now we have to add our partial products. 7,200, 2,800, 0, and 35. But let's make sure we line them up so that it's easier to add. So the first number is 7,000. The next number is 2,800. The next number is 0. And the next number is 35. 5 in my ones place, 3 in my tens place. Now I need to add up all of these numbers correctly. So if I add all of the numbers in my ones place, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Now I need to add the numbers in my tens place. 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 3. Now if I add my numbers in my hundreds place, 0 plus 8, I get 8. And if I add the numbers in my thousands place, get 7, 8, 9. So my answer is 9,835. So that means that 1,405 times 7 is equal to 9,835. All possible with the box.